right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Well, peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakathum. And the title of this lesson is going to be "The Devil Had His Fun with You, and Now You're Being Replaced." All right, the devil had his fun with you, and now you're being replaced. All right, this is based on a video I saw earlier on the YouTube channel called Redacted. All right, and they're speaking about all of the migrants that are basically coming over here in America, and we know ultimately what this is going to be, which I have that account in Jeremiah 51. But in the interim, what is happening? These jobs are being replaced, man. I'm hearing people talk about how it's really hard to find a job. It's the job market is in shambles, but Esau's on television telling you unemployment's at an all-time low and all it is. But they basically said it, man. They're bringing these people in to basically vote. And if you know anything about this Babylonian system, 2024 is an election year, man. Okay? And so it makes sense why all of this migration is starting to come to a head now, where there's basically millions of them here, man. They're moving into these so-called sanctuary cities. All right. And the congressmen are on television basically telling you, like, yeah, we're just going to let them vote, but just in the municipal election, not the general, but just the municipal. All right. But we know that this devil doesn't ever stop. Once you let him do something, he continues and continues, going and going, because the scriptures say he's never satisfied. Okay? This is why we tell you to never trust thine enemy. All right? Don't walk hand in hand with him. There may be a few Edomites that you're cool with, but don't put your trust in individuals that have a track record of evil, man, and wickedness. Okay? But the main point is that now you're feeling it. Okay? What the agenda basically they came out and said was the way that they're going with these new jobs is going to compound with AI. Okay, a lot of these jobs that you're working, these cushy jobs, I kind of work one of these jobs. You know, who's to say, you know, my employer won't let me go, you know? But basically the plan is to replace a lot of these jobs with AI, and all of the hard, more laborious jobs that nobody wants to do, because there's all of these middle of the road jobs. There's director of marketing and customer service and all of that. Like, Esau's gonna replace that shit with AI, man. And all of the hard, grueling farm work, he's gonna bring these migrants in to do those jobs. And so what's happening is the American people are getting replaced, man. All right, he's replacing your labor. He's going to replace you either with a robot or a person that you deem a servant. And you're going to have some choices to make, man. You can either work like an Issacharite, you know, crossing the border, all right, or you can just be replaced by a robot, man. And ultimately, you're going to need the charagma. They're going to offer out stipends, and they're going to offer out, you know, stimulus packages and things of that nature. This is speaking as a man, but this is the way that I see things going, man. All right, and it won't take long for this thing to come to a head, man. They really just need one event to push everybody, okay, into that era. All right, and you can hear it now. People are crying, man. 8 million people pretty much have to work 2 jobs because the money isn't enough, because they've inflated all the prices artificially. All right, so it's starting with these jobs, but what is it going to be ultimately? There's going to be military age fighting men that are coming here. And let me get to my precept. Salakia, this is Jeremiah 51 verse 14, verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. All right, make the watch strong, prepare the ambushes. All right, and in the NLT it says, raise the battle flag against Babylon, reinforce the guard and station the watchman, prepare an ambush, for the Lord Yahweh will fulfill all his plans against Babylon. So it's not just the missiles that are coming here, man. Okay, the Lord said he devised the end. All right, I mean, there's a council in heaven on all kinds of judgment outside of the missiles. The missiles are the grand finale. All right. And we are the watchmen, man. You know, for Israel. Okay, you have other shows like Redacted and the Jimmy Dore Show and various other alternative news media that are covering these things. Okay, and they're going hard against it, but guess what? They're gonna get shut down, man. The internet's gonna be shut down, or it's gonna be manipulated in a way where it basically might as well be shut down. All right. Imagine seeing having an algorithm that's completely AI, man. None of those creators are real. None of those people are real individuals. All right, they're telling you things that didn't really occur because most people are simple. They're stupid, man. They'll just look at their phone, read a headline, and that's it. And Esau pushed you to this point where you're weak, man. Okay, these people are spoiled, man. People have no idea. All right, what's getting ready to happen? Okay, and the Lord wants it like that because you're proud. What happened when you had it all, man? The character of a man is known in the time of his prosperity, and you weak men and you women, all right, you're in the time of prosperity, and look at your behavior, man. You're whores, you're adulterers, all right, you're thieves and scammers. Okay, you have an evil eye towards your brother, even though this is the easiest society you can ever live in, man. Okay, you want to hit another man's woman just to say you did it, man. All right, that's how you act in prosperity. Okay, the Lord is gonna flip that on your ass, man. All right, and we can't wait, man. All right, we have faith through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that we're gonna be insulated from all of this nonsense. We're gonna be protected from the judgment and the wrath that are coming, man. So we hope for this to come. All right, it says, for the Lord Yahweh has both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. All right, so that means the Lord made a plan, man. All right, when you go back to the account of how the Lord was going to judge King Ahab, they say, who's going to do it, man? There was a council, man, and one of the angels stood up and said, I'll do it. That was just a small example. Now, what do you think the Lord has got for all of the people of Babylon, man? All right, your judgment is written, man. That's a fearful thing when you think about it, man. You better hope the Lord has chosen you to have mercy on you. All right, if you're an Israelite, if you're in the faith, man, that's how, and you should move accordingly. All right, not according to your own pride and filling your own belly with you know, trivial nonsense, man. All right. And it says, verse 13, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures. All right, and when it speaks about many waters, you know, waters oftentimes refers to people. All right, large masses of people. Okay, and that's what America does, man. America is the #1 consumer, and they call the shots basically across the entire world, man. All of the trends, all of the pop, the slang, it eventually comes from Jake. All right, and then Esau gets it and monetizes it and commercializes it, and he exports it overseas, and then heathen are doing it, you know. And all of the foreign policy is dictated by Esau. He says it's the United Nations, but what is it really? It's really Esau, man. All right, he's just getting your consent to do the thing that he's going to do anyway, man. That's how he does in America. He gives you the illusion of voting, the illusion of choice, but he's already made up in his mind what he's going to do. The scriptures say that, man. And although his words were softer than butter, yet war was in his heart, man. He did it to Gad. You know? That's why you don't just be inviting the devil over for a feast, man. He'll spoil your whole family, man. Anyway, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. All right, let me read that in the NLT. You are a city by a great river. All right, and a great center of commerce. Okay, but your end has come. The thread of your life is cut. All right, man. The thread of Esau's life, it basically is cut, man. All right. when this US dollar goes completely, it's already basically done. It's withered away. It's dried up and shriveled up in a corner. All right, but it's still alive and kicking, you know. It's not kicking, but it's still alive. Basically, it's on life support, and he's gonna have to do something drastic, man. All right, his connections to the Middle East with oil, his connections with the EU, that's all gonna be severed. They're gonna hate America, man. Germany, all of these countries. And when that day comes, that's when they're gonna pull the trigger on all of these people that cross the border, man. Hezbollah is here, man. They're in America. All right. All of these other groups that fall out under the errorist category. All right. They're here. Okay. You don't have to worry about watching planes like in that movie Red Dawn, you know, where you had all of the planes, you saw them flying over. I think the second one was about North Korea, and the first one was about, I didn't see the first one. The first one was about Russia, I believe, and the second one was about North Korea, which I did see that one. All right, but you saw the planes basically flying in across the over the coast of California, man. A straight up invasion. Okay. Now we don't believe that that's going to happen, because America really is the best landmass that you can have for a boots on the ground, or even a war, or even a aircraft invasion, man. It's very strategic, man. You have to cross the Pacific Ocean. All right, and most jet planes will almost burn up a whole tank of fuel just getting here, you know. So that's a major defense that America has. And all of the mountain ranges and all of the rivers and the way everything is set up in America, it's perfect for defense, man. But America has one weakness, and that weakness is across the southern border between Texas to California, man. You know, that weakness is and it's been thoroughly exploited, and it's and they're not doing it all at once, jumping in on parachutes, all right, with soldiers locking down cities and taking particular towns. No, they're being spoiled a different way, man. All right, and just like on that movie Sicario, all right, it was just a quiet day, and then one day, boom, the supermarket has an explosion. These people are in there. They're in sleeper cells, and now you have to cover 3 million square acres. 3 million acres, or 2 billion square miles. Sorry, 2 billion acres, all right, or 3 million square miles, just to try to find these motherfuckers. You're not gonna find it, all of them, man. All right. Those are those caterpillars, man. All right. And I'm getting to it, Salakia. It says, the Lord Yahweh of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men. Okay? Not women and children. Okay? Men. Military aged fighting men. Alright? That's coming here, man. Alright? It says the Lord Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself. So this is gonna happen, and it's actually happening, man. Where America's already infiltrated. You see? They're already here taking jobs. You wonder why the job markets, why is it so hard to find a job? Because Esau is hiring dirt cheap laborers, man. Alright? It says, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars. All right. And they shall lift up a shout against thee, man. Let me read this in the NLT. The Lord Yahweh of heaven's armies has taken his vow and has sworn to it by his own name. Your cities will be filled with enemies. Like fields swarming with locusts. They will shout and triumph over you, man. All right? So all of you people that are at ease, all of you guys that fell out of the truth, that are settled on your lees, you thought the Most High was not going to do good or evil. That's Zephaniah 1. All right? The Lord is going to show you, man. All right? Verse 15. He hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heaven by his understanding. So we're in the time where the current understanding of physics and what's possible and not possible, all that's gonna be deaded, man. You're gonna start seeing chariots showing up too as well, man. Straight up chariots. Okay? Not little lights and orbs in the sky like it's gonna put the fear of the Most High in people, man. Alright? Verse 16, when he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh the lightnings with the rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. Alright? For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them, man. So all of these false gods, all of these false idols, the ancestors, Buddha, Jesus, okay? That's why the scriptures say, stand now with thine enchantments, man. It speaks about the virgin daughter of Babylon, all right, being brought down to the dust, all right? And then it says, stand now with thine enchantments, man. What does that mean? Call on those gods you've been calling on this whole time, man. Keep that same energy, in other words. Okay? Because at this point, that's when the fear and the panic is going to start to set in, man. And it's just going to get worse and worse and worse from there, man. All right? So we're warning you. We're watching. We're telling you. Okay? When we see these things, we don't just see migrants on the news, man. No, we look deeper into things. We have a spiritual eye towards things, man. All right? So this thing is coming to a head, man. I'll end it here, man, Lord willing. This is edifying. Call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Shalom, Kwam Yashar.